Dr. Becerra with Be Well Psychological Services, and I wanted to jump on today and talk about a very serious issue, which is intimate partner violence, also known as domestic violence. This is October. It's the end of October, but it still is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. And so I wanted to offer encouragement and support if you or someone you know is leaving a domestic violence relationship. Leaving is the most lethal time and the most dangerous risk involved time of a relationship. And there are many types of, you know, abuse in a relationship. There's physical abuse, there's emotional abuse, there's financial abuse, isolation is involved. And one of the common components that are involved in cycles of domestic violence are minimization, denial, blame, and really shame is one of the hallmarks of being a victim in a domestic violence relationship. And also hope that someone will change and stop their behavior, which doesn't usually happen in a lot of these relationships. And on the other side, someone who is a perpetrator of domestic violence is looking for power and control in the relationship. And when there's this overarching of power and control and abuse, then we are in a cycle that is very, very hard to get out of. And I spent a lot of years working in this industry. It's a very, I've been working with victims of domestic violence since 2010. And I've spoke out a lot about domestic violence. There's absolutely no shame of being a victim of domestic violence. I think some of the most brave and courageous women are women that have survived something like this in their life. It's not regularly talked about. It needs to be talked about more, but it's not regularly talked about because there's so much shame involved. And so many people that are well-meaning and love you don't know the right things or the most supportive things to say to help you to escape an abusive relationship. And a lot of the times they don't have really effective resources either that are going to help escape and help you plan safely. So I want to encourage, if you feel isolated, if you're not sure about red flags in your relationship, if they're toxic, if they're abusive, lots of red flags and warning signs. I've got tactics of abusers and perpetrators, and I can share a lot of resources with you. So I'd love if you or someone you know is struggling right now. I think it would be a great idea. Give me a call, Be Well Psychological Services. Send an email. Check out my website. I'm also on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And I would love to offer a free consult. Let's talk about what you're needing, offer some sessions, offer help with boundaries, insight, and community resources that are going to help you escape this abusive relationship. I want you to know first and foremost that you are not alone and that there is no shame in reaching out for help. In fact, it's very difficult to do this on your own. So you're going to need support, and I can help with that. So I'd love to be a resource. I'd love to provide psychological services and therapy, and I'm here to support you with any questions, any concerns that you have regarding toxic relationships, abusive relationships. Again, you don't have to go through this alone. So please feel free to like and share with someone who may be needing these services. And again, this is Dr. Becerra with Be Well Psychological Services with a very, very important message that there is help out there. Thank you so much. Have a very safe day. Thank you.